Hey friends, what an amazing day to be alive. And while my living room is being renovated, I'm renovating my life. And my sister told me about this book that she started briefly reading, and I got very interested in about what this book has to say and things that I never thought of but makes total sense. And this book is called Blend Paradox. This is the new lifestyle. This is a new way of living that I'm learning to live. And I just started. The book is really thick, but it's very interesting to learn about how plants actually protecting themselves from us, from plant predators, and a lot of things the way a lot of things that I've learned is the way plants affect our health started to make a lot of sense because my health was struggling for a little bit, and ever since I moved to the States my health was not as good as it used to, and it's all linked to food. It's all linked to food that I was eating. And the amazing part about this book is that it explains everything in detail. It's all science-based. It's all proven by countless patients of this Dr. Gundry, who wrote this book. So I got really excited about this, and I started. Today is the first day I started. So this plan starts from 3 days cleanse, basically eating green, which the smoothie was horrible. I did not like it at all, but I forced myself to do it, and I had a little moment when I was tempted to go to Dunkin' Donuts and get myself a coffee, but I didn't. I reminded myself about how many times I was trying to get my health on track. I was trying to have better habits, and it was all coming back to this. Oh, well, it's just a cup of coffee, it's innocent, but I usually get caramel cappuccino, and caramel is sugar, so it's not good. And then there's milk, which I always get 2% milk, and I'm trying to cut off dairy too because I'm noticing that dairy makes me bloated. So I'm assuming that I'm maybe a little bit lactose intolerant, but I never was actually paying attention to it. So plant paradox, I'm starting this and see how it goes. My starting weight is 120, which is the weight that I got stuck with. I was 130 for a long time, and for my frame is a lot of weight to carry around because I'm only 5 feet tall, and I literally look like a balloon with all this weight on. So before my second pregnancy, my weight went down to 120, and after my baby boy is a year and a half now, so by this time I was already 120 again, and then I gained 7 pounds again. Annoying part about not following any lifestyle or diet is that I was allowing myself to eat whatever I wanted anytime I wanted, and telling myself that, well, I don't eat after 6 or I don't eat after 7, but still I was loading myself with countless calories, with countless amounts of basically things that my body didn't even want it to have in it. It's all empty calories. It's all those things that make my body to store the fat, literally store it. And yeah, this is very exciting. And day one, I woke up with a feeling like I can do this, and I'm trying to keep my mindset on it. In the morning, I was cooking for my children. I did not even wanted to eat anything, and I got in the habit of not eating until like 10 o'clock. So having a smoothie in the morning and just having another snack around 10, 11ish seems working out for me so far. However, I know it's going to be hard at night. After 4, my hungry beast wakes up. In here, that's the hungry beast there. And I'm physically not hungry, but mentally I feel like I need to eat. And this is something that I also wanted to look into, because every time I would ask myself a question, are you hungry? I would answer no. And then there's this mental hunger for, I felt like I needed to fill something in. So I need to meditate on that. I need to actually look into that, because I feel every time I would eat something, after feeling like that. I will be happy, but then I also get in this weird state of being when I'm just present. So my mind is not working properly, and that is also because things that I'm eating, high sugar, carbs, and it's all like fast processing carbs is not even good carbs, and experiencing the brain fog. That was the most annoying thing for me, that I've struggled for a very long time right after eating food, lots of food. And a beautiful thing about healthy eating is that I don't overeat. So, not eight, 10 ounces of smoothie turned out to be 10 ounces of smoothie, filled me up until I started feeling hungry around 11 a.m. And I had the smoothie at 8. It's a good, you know, it's a good wait until having a second meal. And eating green, it's very filling. So the hunger is not there, and the body doesn't really need that much food. It's the problem of it, and also explained in this book, is that the bacteria in our stomachs, if it's a bad bacteria, if it's not our friend bacteria, it's gonna create those cravings for bad foods. Basically, bacteria wants to be fed what it's in the habit of eating, and it does not want to eat a salad. It doesn't want to eat anything green. It wants that sugar. And replanting the good bacteria into the flora of the intestines, it's one of the most important things that this book says. Basically, you cannot have the benefits of healthy eating if the bacteria in your stomach is a bad bacteria. Basically, the bacteria that wants chips and fries and sugary candy, whatever. So I just begun. I know I sound very enthusiastic right now because I just started, and I know I'm gonna hit a very hard times with it. I know myself that my cravings are going to be really intense. But I'm going to stick to this because I feel like this is my last chance. If I don't stick to this easy peasy thing, because there's a lot of recipes in this book also that makes me feel like I'm not gonna be hungry, and a lot of stuff, it's also things that I already like. But a lot of things was a shocker, like quinoa. Quinoa is not a good thing to eat. Can you believe it? Come on, it's quinoa. It's considered to be a very healthy food. And this book explains so many misconceptions about food, and how we literally getting hooked for eating things that are bad. And when you think that you can control yourself, it's hard to control yourself when the microbiome of your body wants something different. So you have to hack it, you have to trick it, you have to do the trick, and you have to do the hard work. Is my biggest lazy moment is having a takeout a lot. I'm super excited. I know that it's going to be a lots of discoveries along the way, and I will find out a lot of things about myself. But one of the most important things why I got so excited about doing a healthy eating healthy dieting, no, not dieting, but healthier eating habits, why I wanted to have them is because everything is processed by our stomach, and our stomach is our second mind, and it's Manipura. It's our orange creative chakra. It's the borderline between the thin world and the physical world. So again, my struggle in the previous videos, I was talking about this, my denial of a physical reality, it can be linked to it too, because not taking care of your body properly, meaning anything, exercise, eating, pleasures like massages too. If you don't do that for yourself, if you don't take care of your body, you're denying God. So that led me to thinking maybe it's time if I want to be successful on my spiritual journey, if I want to be, if I want to reach the things that Maria is talking about, if I want to reach the enlightenment, I absolutely cannot do it by keeping eating burgers and chips and feeling like, oh, I'm meditating, so it's gonna happen to me eventually. No, doesn't work that way. The body is the energy, and the body is the spirit too. So everything is so very connected. So, and that is another kind of like a push for me to have that holistic approach to how I live, to my health, to my well-being, and my life altogether. Because by denying my body, I caused a lot of harm to my health, and then my mood is very connected to how I feel physically, which is normal. A lot of people do that. Most of people do that. But there are some people who can bypass that and feel fine just being very spiritual, which is not me. And again, it motivated me to become very serious about things that I do to my body, about lifestyle that I have, and being very conscious of it. That's why I think I'm gonna succeed in this, and I'm going to be my own guinea pig. I never actually did anything diet wise. I would stick to some like fitness program in the past, but all it did is just make me gain a lot of weight and look bulky, not feminine enough for my liking. So I came to the conclusion that none of this stuff is working for me. So I'll just stick to what I know. I'll stick to things that at least bring me joy, like eating food that I like. Yeah, but it's time for a change, and I feel very good about it. I feel very enthusiastic. I feel like I finally found something that I can stick to and turn my world upside down and then put it back again and live in happy, healthy, energetic, and very clear-minded life. Because again, brain fog is a real thing. It's a real thing, and it's all connected to the diet I used to have in the past, but it's in the past now, and now I'm living new life. And if you are interested, go and look for this book. And if it's not your thing, that's okay. But personally, for me, everything that this book says makes a lot of sense, and ignoring the signals that my body was given to me. So I'm a believer that we know everything, but when we don't listen to our own body, how can we know that? Not possible. So a lot of times when I have indigestion after eating certain type of foods, and or wake up with a heartburn in the middle of the night, I would just think that I maybe had like a mild sore throat, and I would connect it to maybe, I don't know, going outside in the cold without a scarf. Come on, Amalia. And it was time to look the truth in the eyes and admit that, yeah, you neglected yourself. It's time for self-love. It's time to be selfish. It's time to take care of yourself if you want to live long and happy and achieve your goals and fulfill all your dreams and ambitions and be a good mother and be a good wife and be as happy as you can be. It's not possible without having a healthy body, and health starts in the gut. So, all right, that's it. I said everything that I wanted to say. Actually, you can follow me on my Instagram if you want to see more of my struggles and maybe small wins. There will be a lot of those too. And thumbs up, subscribe if you want more, and I'll keep you posted. I'll keep you posted on everything that's going on. Love you.